Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance, you can look at metrics, you can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Slot man motioned over. Here's 2nd and 7. Watson with the catch. Continuing to move past the 45. And he pushes this up to midfield before going out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. All right, I know y'all can't see this, but your girl is throwing some punches up here, some early body blows, Brock. That team wasted no time reaching the end zone and then dropped another 2 points right on top of it.
I must say with the 2-pointer, Kate, that was more than body blows. They just dropped a haymaker right to the chin.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
No, we changed it.
Working inside the red zone. Complete Derrick Henry. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens don't try to match them right away as we start out with an 8-7 ball game. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Davion Clowney on that stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Third down from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll go quickly to the right. Reaches the 40. Gets the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 7-point lead in the first. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
Yeah, I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Now the Eagles will attempt another 2-point conversion. They give it to the back on the zone read. And he gets in for 2. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They're set up at the 35 now. Man in motion, out of the slot. First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 16-7 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 47. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to the air here. He has the first over the middle. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They'll throw on first. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Davis there to grab it. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now it's 4th and long.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Quick throw right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
First down throw for Jackson. Complete, it's Cooper. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now we're gonna get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Shotgun snap to Jackson. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Throwing again is Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Throwing it to start this drive. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Back to throw it. Watson with the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. He throws a bullet deep to the right, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
Well, that's now a 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
1st down from the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Got him 5 yards back, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
You kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. But that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He'll throw it. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On first down, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. So we're through 3 here. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. First and goal, they've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Yo.
They'll run here with Henry. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Hey, report.
Blitz coming, Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Looking to throw. He'll get this to Henry. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens come through to tie it in the 4th. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead on that successful kick. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. To throw here on 1st down. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Eagles trail by just 1. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. Looking to throw it. That's cut beyond. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Oh, this is tough.
I've taken a screenshot and shit, so I'll just send this to EA if you're just gonna sit there and do this.
Here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. The drive begins with Henry. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
It was one hell of a game, though, man. One hell of a game. Holy dooly.
They'll motion Brown right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So in front of a flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us. Indeed, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge.